Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is Moose, and I'm back here with a Apex Legends guide. And if you're here to see how like how do you move around, how you switch weapons, how you shoot, just go into the tutorial before you start playing, and it'll show you how to do all that stuff. All right, now every single legend has a passive, tactical, and ultimate ability. Bloodhound. His passive is Tracker, and he basically sees some footprints from enemies, and it will tell them how long ago they were there, everything like that. And I, the Allfather, briefly reveal enemies, traps, and clues through structures in front of you. Basically, if there are some enemies around you and you use that, you'll be able to see where they are. Beast of the Hunt is like in Black Ops 3 or Black Ops 4. If you ever used a Vision Pulse, that's basically what this is, and it highlights them red, and you're able to see where they are and where they're going. Gibraltar, his passive is a gun shield, so whenever he's aiming down his gun or shooting, he is able to put up a little gun shield that kind of blocks some fire. It doesn't block all of his body, but still blocks like his face and stuff. You're still able to hit him though. And then Dome of Protection, he throws out a dome that blocks any of the enemy's attacks, and it's active for 15 seconds. My bad. And so it's bulletproof, everything like that. His ultimate is defensive. I don't even know how to say that word, but it's pretty much mortar strike, and it's just a bunch of bombs come down and start exploding everywhere. Alright, and then Lifeline is basically just a medic. Her passive is she revives knockdown teammates with the wall of shield, and healing items are used 25% faster. So medkit I think takes like 10 seconds, and then it won't take 10 seconds. It'll be 25% faster. Then her tactical, she throws out a little drone, and anybody who's right next to it will get healed. They need to, but it won't revive teammates. Her ultimate is a care package, and when she calls it in, high quality defensive gear will be in there, so you'll get like free gear and stuff like that. And then Pathfinder, his passive is inside knowledge, so if he scans a survey beacon, it will show him where the next ring is, so he'll be able to go there and be there before anybody else. Then his tactical is a grappling hook. So he just shoots out a grappling hook and he grapples. But his ultimate is a zipline gun, and he could put a zipline anywhere for all of his teammates to use. And you can use that to get up on high ground and get places nobody else can. So it's pretty useful. Wraith, she hears voices from the void, and if enemy is approaching you, you'll hear that, and it will tell you that enemies are approaching. And her tactical is into the void, and basically she goes invisible and is able to move like around super fast, and nobody's able to hit you, but they can still kind of see where you are because you let off like a kind of glow, but still kind of useful to get out of bad situations. And her ultimate is a dimensional rift, and she just puts down a portal in one spot and then runs to another spot, puts down a portal there, and you're able to go travel through both of those. But while you're putting down the portals, nobody's able to shoot you. So it's really good. Bangalore, her passive, if anybody shoots you, you run 2 times faster, or not 2 times faster, but you'll run faster so that you can get away. Then her tactical is a smoke launcher, so she'll just shoot out some smokes, give y'all some cover, and y'all can run. Then her ultimate is Rolling Thunder. She calls in an artillery strike that just goes everywhere. It's pretty much like Gibraltar's, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good. And then we got Caustic. He's one of the people you have to buy. So is Mirage, but I've already gotten Mirage. So Caustic, his passive is Nox Vision, and whenever you throw his gas, you're able to see anybody that's in the gas. His tactical is when you place up to 6 canisters that release deadly Nox gas when shot or triggered by enemies. Then his ultimate is a Nox gas grenade, and it's just a really big, pretty much really big gas grenade. It's really big. Then Mirage, which is my favorite. His passive is he automatically drops a decoy and a cloak for 5 seconds whenever he is knocked down. So whenever you get knocked, he'll go invisible, and then a decoy will get knocked down, and they'll think the decoy is you, and you're able to go crawl away and hide for 5 seconds. Then his tactical is Psych Out and send a holographic decoy to confuse the enemy. So let's say you're running through a town, you could throw a decoy that goes through the middle of the town. Anybody shoots it, you know somebody's there. You know, it's basically just confuse them, and you're able to see where they are and stuff. Vanishing Act, it is Marat. So he deploys a team of decoys to distract the enemy while he turns invisible, and he can run away. Alright, so those are all the legends. They're coming out with new ones, I am sure, but those are all the legends we have for now. Okay, this is the starting screen where you pick what legend you're going to use. So, the first guy, he picks Wraith. Nobody else can pick Wraith, but you're able to go and hover to show that you're going to use that guy. And then it comes to me. I pick Mirage, and he cannot pick Wraith or Mirage, so he has to pick one of the other people. And he is going to pick Bangalore. So, then once we do that, we go, and we're going to be on the ship to see where we're going to land. Alright guys, so this is the Apex map. It's pretty good, and there are things called Jump Masters. Jump Masters pretty much controls where the squad is going, and since I'm Jump Master, I control where we're going to go and where we're going to land. So if you look at the map features, there are things called respawn beacons, and respawn beacons, basically if your teammates gets downed and like killed completely, you could pick up their banner at their dead body and take it to a respawn beacon to respawn them back into the map, and they won't have any loot on them, but they're able to go get some more loot. And then a supply ship has high tier loot, so you know it just has good loot. It's very good to land on. That's why a lot of people will go there, so they could have good loot at the start of the game. Then a hot zone is pretty much like a supply ship. It has high tier loot, and you know lots of people will be wanting to land there, so you have good guns at the start of the game. Then if you go and you're walking and you see these little circles on the ground, that means that a supply drop is going to land there, and supply drop has good loot but only has 3 things in them, so like good gun, good armor, and like a Phoenix kit, so you know it'll have good stuff. Alright, so this is how the Jump Master works. So I'm the Jump Master, and I jumped out, and they're all following me. So you know, they can always break off by holding circle, I think, and go by themselves. But you know, usually if you want to stay together, you stay with the Jump Master. And right now we're landing on the supply ship that has good loot, and the supply ship will have like, you know, like purple armor, legendary stuff, some, you know, like wingmans and stuff. And if you don't know wingmans, or the wingman, it's a pistol, but it's the best gun in the game as of right now, or one of the best guns in the game. It's the meta right now, and you see I get the wingman right there. It has a pretty cool animation. Medkits, they heal you up all the way from you know, like 1 health to 100, you know. Syringes are like bandages. They heal you up just a little bit, but they can get you all the way to full health. There's also shield, but you can only use the shields if you have armor on. Yeah, okay, so right here I'm showing y'all a clip of the wingman. Really good gun. I do recommend using it. It's an accurate pistol that it does lots of damage. Like a body shot does 41 damage. So if you hit them like 3 times and they don't have any shield, they're dead. So if you get that at the start of the round, they don't have any shield, just hit them 3 times and they're dead. Usually whenever I have the wingman, I rock an SMG with it. It's for SMG for close range, and so I'm looking for the other squad. They come in, they 3 shots, and then 2 shots to finish that guy off. And so I'm able to get my friends and become the new kill leader. So it's really good to use. Alright guys, that's going to be the end of my Apex Legends guide. I really hope this did help you out and that you're going to be able to improve your Apex Legends skills, because so Apex Legends is a really fun game and I really enjoy it, so I hope y'all do too. And that's going to be all for today. I will talk to you all guys in a future video on Apex Legends. So yeah, talk to y'all guys later. Moose out.